Texas home of DJ Screw. We say, know what I'm saying, and what it do.
And if a nigga don't like it, tell the bitches I rep Texas. Topless in this lab, I come through.
Elbows and vogues and expensive clothes. Candy paint our cars, big booties on our hoes.
Got dollars in I'm out, still representing the South. With the truck up, bitch, I'm swinging foes.
I sip codeine at the styrofoam. 2017 is the kind of grind I'm on.
I ain't never love a bitch, so I ride alone. Probably why the niggas ain't kinda shine alone.
I'm doing this video for 3 reasons. I've listed the 3 reasons on my Instagram, but I will list them below in the description. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit, I'm gonna get used to this eventually. First and foremost, this video is not intended to disrespect anybody in any kind of way. It is not intended to throw, low blows at any collector at all. Okay. One of the things I listed, it was actually 3. The first was the reselling of certain kicks for stupid ass fucking prices. The second was female sneaker fiends. I actually listed it as FSF, but I was not talking about the FSF market or anything of that manner. I was referring to females in general. The third was, I believe, yes, it was new heads versus old heads or whatever. As in recent collectors, those of you that had just recently gotten into the sneaker game, I guess you can say, quote, quote. Or those that have, years and years into this. Okay, first things first. Yes, I'm a bit small, so please bear with me, cope with my height. First thing I want to say, a perfect example of this reselling would be the Bink collection, the Dornbecker collection, Yeezys, etc. Not including samples or PEs or I would say vintage kicks, any of that. As everybody knows, there indeed is a, I would say, Yeezy bandwagon. Those of you that have Yeezys, I'm pretty sure most of you like the Yeezy, like the shoe itself. But I feel that some of you, just because it has something to do with Kanye, whatever, that's the only reason y'all caught. Or because y'all saw your neighbor with them. Y'all saw it on a Facebook What Did You Wear Today group. Y'all saw it on Instagram. Y'all saw it on Twitter. Y'all saw a celebrity with them, whatever. Okay. But to each its own, everybody comes what they like, but whatever. The Dornbeckers. Every Dornbecker ever released, retail hits at least $250 or no more than that if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. For example, earlier on Instagram, I was minding my business, and this is the reason I decided to make this video, was because this one chick, I am not going to list her name, but I'm pretty sure she knows who she is. She was selling Dornbecker 9s for $310 shipped, right? And to me, I actually giggled. I was like, come on now, this shoe retailed for like what, $120, $140 in grade school, if I'm not wrong. You're trying to make almost double the, profit. And that's way over men retail. $310, come on now. But like I said, everybody has their hustle. Some of y'all want to get rich off of these sneakers, trying to become, trying to get thousands off of these $180 sneakers, $200 sneakers, $250 sneakers, whatever the case may be. But whatever, to each its own. Everybody has their hustle. Don't let me knock your hustle. To me, the reselling of sneakers is so stupid and irrelevant because there's actually people out here that want the sneaker, but unfortunately are not able to cop the sneaker, not able to cop their size, because I'm not going to use the word hype beast. I'm going to use because of those of you that just purchase sneakers to resell. Those of you that just purchase sneakers to look cool, but won't even wear them. Those of you that purchase sneakers to take pictures with them, but end up selling 2 days later. Oh, and just want to do $10, $5 more than what y'all paid for, but whatever. What happened to the people that would look out for each other, that would, let's say, help each other out and finding, all these bargains and all these steals and all this and that. Okay, I'm going to make this video short. So, number 2. Females. last week, I want to say, Kicks on Fire caused this huge rant. They said something about, I believe, one of their female writers, bloggers, whatever. She said something about us females. Wasn't directed at anybody, but a lot found it offensive. In a way, I found it offensive myself. She stated females just collect sneakers to impress their boyfriends, whatever the case may be, and all this and that. I feel that's wrong. Those of you that personally know me know I'm into sneakers. You know, my dude did not put me into sneakers. My dude does not make me buy this, make me buy that. I don't try to impress him. We actually met that way. I want to say, I'm not sure in your city, but in Houston, there's a handful of females that I actually have respect for, that I will tilt my hat for, that I will bow down for. I feel they're genuinely in this for the love of sneakers, not just to compete with her or compete with the next man, you know, what the case may be. Others just do it. Others do sizes 1 to 6, 1 to 4, 2 to 7, which is so stupid. And let's say they're strictly heat. To many of us, heat is considered different things. Heat is considered, let's say, not just OGs. He can be considered, for example, let's see. It could be considered, this can be considered heat, right? Okay. This can be considered heat, as well as, let's say, this. These can be considered heat as well. To me, they both have the same thing. They both have the same, love and affection for me. They both have, whatever the case may be. But I think there's actually, I want to say, about 10 to 15 females I personally know that are into this because they like this. Not just to, let's say, cause attention, whatever. And those of you, I'm going to say this, and I'm sorry whoever it offends, those girls that actually take pictures with, let's say, nothing on, just their boyfriend's Concords, not even theirs, whatever, I have no kind of respect for y'all. None. I feel that you're causing all these guys to have this outlook on us females, thinking, oh, girls can collect sneakers, girls have to wear heels, girls have to wear sandals, girls have to wear pumps, whatever, Like, for example, Kixology. That's a perfect example of a girl doing two things at once, basically. Multitasking. I have no hate for Kixology. I have nothing against the girl, as well as that shoe girl Katie. I have nothing against her, as well as, any female from Chicago, any female from the United States, anybody worldwide. I have no hate for any girl, that respects herself, that carries herself right, carries herself with class, whatever. Us girls, I feel that if one girl fucks up, say she does this, it gives this outlook on the whole female sneaker community or whatever. I feel that, let's just say, the ones that claim to, like, be the biggest collectors are really, recent. I'm not gonna disrespect anybody, but they just take a picture with a shirt, some panties, and any sneaker they find laying around, as well as, they get the recognition, and the ones that are actually into it and respect themselves, they really don't. Just like Kicks on Fire, they said something about, I want to say, I'm going to actually post the tweets, a screenshot of the tweet so you can see what I'm talking about. I want to give a big shout out to Sneaker Diva, to Sole Vida, to Angie Mama, to Kixology, to that shoe girl Katie, to Kaya Sneaks, to Carmen, and anybody that I missed. I will put their Twitter names in the description. I should really go ahead and follow them. They're really good female, sneakerheads, and I really respect you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna make this video short, and I'm a bit nervous and whatever. I just hope that this actually gets my point across. Is what I'm trying to do. So the last thing I'm gonna address is new heads versus old heads. The new recent sneaker heads, I want to say, are actually, I'm not going to criticize anybody because we all start somewhere. I was once a new head to you 80s babies. I'm a 90, I was raised in the 90s, and all you that were raised in the 80s, I'm actually that new head to y'all. I was actually once a new head, So I feel that for me to criticize the ones that are growing up in, the 2000s or whatever, I really have no right to do that, since I was once in their place. Old heads, I want to say they actually got the good deals, and they were genuinely buying what they wanted. Let's say a shoe released on Saturday. I'm pretty sure they could go Thursday and buy it. I'm pretty sure they could go 2 weeks later and still find their, the racks full of all sizes, not like now. Let me see, Nike freezes, Iisted freezes, let's say Foot Locker, Foot Action, Kids Foot Locker, Finish Line, everything freezes. Champs within a matter of seconds. But I think I was a new head, so now you new heads, and new heads to the 90s babies. But I think everybody is once in that situation. Everybody's once in that place. So there's no reason for anybody to call anybody else a hypebeast, to call anybody else, a wannabe sneakerhead, to criticize them at all. If you're not paying for the sneaker they're buying, if you're not camping and being cold in the fucking night, don't say shit. There's nothing you can say. It's not your money. Nothing at all. So I feel like everybody should, if you're actually using that word and term hypebeast, it takes one to know one. That's all I'm going to say. So, I really don't know what to say now. Hope, if you have any suggestions, I'm new at this, just go ahead and let me know. I really don't know. I will look for the comments and maybe make a new video, a bit more professional and whatnot. So, talk to you soon.